Welcome back to the Aurora Red Foxes Dynasty as your Red Foxes come home today after a big win defeating Duke on the road 31-26 in what was former defensive coordinator Spencer Bruce's first ever game as a head coach. This time, they'll take on the Marshall Thundering Herd here at Red Rock Stadium. This should be an interesting one. Remember, Aurora has not lost a game since week 1 of their third season when they took on Colorado and lost 41-31 in that matchup. This one seems like Kirk Herbstreit is in favor of the Thundering Herd, and they have a great quarterback in Xavier Gaines that they have to look out for with his dual threat ability. Marshall comes into this game 0-1, but Aurora also has some questions that they must answer themselves. They did beat Duke, but they did it with a multi-quarterback attack as we saw 3 different quarterbacks take a snap during that game. It looks like D'Souza will be the starting quarterback in this one, so it'll be interesting to see how Mashburn approaches it today as we are underway here at Red Rock Stadium. Aurora, Colorado roaring for this one as that kick gets taken for a touchback, and Kareem Walker, the leading back for the Thundering Herd, comes out to the field with Xavier Gaines. They'll take the snap here on 1st and 10, and Gaines, here's what you got to look out for, that running ability. Victor Sandslike not able to bring him down as he gets past midfield and down at about the 45-yard line where he's finally shoved out. Big gain there already as Marshall into enemy territory, and that throw nearly picked off. Vince Moore, great job there in coverage. If he just got his hands on that and turned around, that could have been a pick 6. Now on 2nd and 10, Gaines here trying to set up the screen. That one just gets thrown way out of bounds. And it'll be 3rd and 10. So after the big game, Marshall not able to respond quite yet. Gaines going to go deep here for the end zone. Touchdown, Jelani Roberts. 2 big plays for Marshall, and the big play offense of this team gets them on the board quickly. 6-0 after the 45-yard strike. And Frazier here will take it out of his own end zone, trying to juke free and unfortunately gets stopped at the 20-yard line. Not a great return there, and that is where D'Souza and this Red Foxes offense will take over. 1st and 10, they come out in that pistol full house formation. Winslet not the starting back today. It is Phillips as they go play action and try to throw it here to DJ Smith, trying to one-hand it in, not able to do so with the tight coverage. Now 2nd and 10 from the pistol. D'Souza goes short this time, checks it down to Willoughby Sinclair on the little drag route, able to pick up 7. Aurora's offense looking to keep it going here as they run it here with Phillips to the outside, trying to sneak it back in and get the 1st down yardage, but it's going to be marked just short. That'll force Aurora to punt. So Aurora already feeling the pressure from Marshall's offense. Let's see if they can stop the big plays. Here is the check it down here to Kai Loxley, right there getting 1st down yardage on the little comeback route. Now on 2nd and 2 here, Kareem Walker able to pick up an easy 1st down there as he bulldozes his way through for 4 yards. 1st and 10, Walker breaking tackles again, able to stiff arm a man out of his way as he's finally stopped. Brought down by Buck Jones that time. After that 9-yard gain, it's 2nd and 1. Gaines this time trying to go read option, and he is stuffed. Stephon Porter just snuffing that play out and not giving Gaines anywhere to go. Now 3rd and 6. Gaines looking, throw over the middle, caught Kai Loxley. Again, big reception there to get the conversion. That's 8 yards. Now on the outside here, a throw to Kareem Walker out of the backfield. Went wheel route there, but fell down. Able to pick up 9 yards, wide open on that play. Offset wing in the pistol. They bring a man in motion to the left and bring him to the backfield. They're going to go option again, and this time that gets stopped one more time. This time it's Jeff Ryan coming up from his corner position to make the play. Now 3rd and 5, a quick throw over the middle to Travion Armstrong as he hauls that one in for an 8-yard gain. Now inside the 35, Marshall hurrying it up, keeping it up tempo to keep Aurora off on their toes here. As they try to go read option again, and it has just not been working out today. Buck Jones sneaking in there. They'll say it wasn't for a loss. He got back to the line of scrimmage in time. 2nd and 10. Gaines, handoff this time to Walker. He's got room on the outside. 1st down yardage and more as he gets to the 15-yard line. A big 18-yard gain there. They're in the red zone. Aurora's defense has been having trouble thus far trying to contain them as Walker able to get outside, but he stopped just at the line of scrimmage as he couldn't break free there. Victor Van Slyke that time coming up for the tackle. Now a throw out here to Walker, missed tackle there. Kai Wynn had to come up there to make the play. Marks him just short of first down yardage. That's 3rd and 1. And they can't stop him here on the read. Gaines breaking tackle, spinning away, getting first down yardage, and getting them inside the 5 for 1st and goal. They keep the hurry-up offense going here. Now 2nd and goal. Quick throw outside as Aurora tries to bring the heat. Touchdown, Donovan Tennyson. And just like that, Marshall quickly goes up 14-0. Apparently, Walker also got injured on that last play. He's going to be out, it seems like, for a little while. He should be back into this one as Vinny Whiteold gets down the sideline here on a big return for 58 yards. Perhaps this can be the spark for Aurora. They got to wake up now. D'Souza here from the pistol. Going out to his right here on 1st and 10. He's going to call his own number. Gets past the first down marker and then slides down. Miguel D'Souza did such a great job in the last day, I think, mixing up the ability to run and the ability to pass here as they go read option again. And this time D'Souza keeps it, breaks a tackle, and then gets his way out of bounds at about the 16-yard line, showing some tough running today. 1st and 10 as they're inside the 20. D'Souza throw over the middle. Nice job there. Chuck Okerije in traffic, able to hang on. Now 2nd and 2. D'Souza looking, throw over the middle, caught, touchdown, Wilby Sinclair, and they respond quickly to get up on the board. A much-needed score for Aurora here as they're going to throw quickly here on the wide receiver screen to Kuma on the outside there as he goes ahead and picks up 8. Yeah, this Aurora defense has not been getting the job done today. Also, they still have not recorded a sack on the year thus far as quarterback Gaines is able to get his way to about the 47-yard line on that scramble. Now on 1st and 10 here, Gaines trying to find some room there, and that almost was a sack, but him being able to stretch his body out bails him out of that one. Now here on 3rd and 5, he'll try to keep it again himself, and this time Roe Jones-Carter spying the quarterback, able to bring him down just short. They will have to punt. All right, can Aurora's offense now keep it going here as we enter the 2nd quarter? D'Souza changing the play here. He's looking from the pistol, throw outside. DJ Smith, good soft hands there. Picks up 15, his own jersey number for his first catch today. 1st and 10. D'Souza looking, throw outside, caught. Okerije on a little comeback there, stiff arming, and able to fight for a few extra yards as he also picks up 15. So back-to-back big plays here for Aurora as D'Souza now here in trouble on 1st and 10. Nearly intercepted. Cliff Engel was right in front of that. Dangerous throw there as D'Souza felt the pressure coming. Now D'Souza throw over the middle, caught. That's Dallas Killinger, able to get his way to the 30-yard line on the 20-yard reception, and Aurora keeps it moving here on offense. 1st and 10, handoff. Paul Phillips tries to run straight up the middle, only able to pick up 2 as he's met immediately by the linebacker. This running game has really not been getting going, and it's been the strength of Aurora for a long time as Chuck Okerije gets hit over the middle, caught, and now they're inside the red zone, 20 yards. Now D'Souza looking, throws, nearly picked again by Engel. He had a man in the back of the end zone and just missed him on the touch, as now they bring Mike Hayes into the game for the red zone offense, and he gets walloped trying to throw that one. 3rd and goal now. Hayes still in there, throwing, intercepted. Carroll comes up with that one. And just like that, a great offensive drive comes to an absolute screeching halt. 1st and 10. Throw outside here to Pro Wells, the tight end, as he picks up 6. I wonder what Mashburn was thinking there by putting Hayes in. Maybe he thought he had the better arm and could maybe get some better touch on some of those throws in the end zone, as Gaines here is able to pick up the first down after a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 1. Now 1st and 10, throw over the middle. Here's Crowells again. Breaks a tackle, and he gets past midfield down to about the 40-yard line. A big 33-yard reception as Marshall's offense is storming down the field one more time here. Gaines, quick throw to the outside, this time to Kuma as he gets the first down yardage at about the 30 as he's shoved out of bounds. Marshall still keeping up the tempo here by hurrying it up. This is something the Aurora has always struggled with. Deep ball, Jelani Roberts again, touchdown, Marshall. Oh boy, Aurora could be in for a long one today if they cannot stop this passing attack, as they have to start here now inside their own 20. D'Souza having to get themselves out of a situation there, able to scramble and pick up 11. Now they go 1st and 10 here. Screen pass, Paul Phillips able to break free and get the first down yardage. Had to fight for that one. Gets to the 40-yard line. We're looking to go a little up-tempo themselves here to try to match Marshall's output, and Paul Phillips gets walloped in the backfield. Cliff Engel, the linebacker, able to make the play. Now to Sousa, rolling out to his right on 2nd and 12, able to hit Chuck Okerije. The good old safety valve. He's got 4 catches already today for 54 yards. Now a handoff here to Paul Phillips, storming up the middle. Great run there. He gets the start today as he picks up 11. Hoping to do a lot better than what Winslet was doing, as he was in negative yardage going into the 4th quarter. And there's a negative play. Engel comes up with the interception as he jumps up to snag that one out of the air. D'Souza got flushed out of the pocket, and he's trying to make the touch pass here. And unfortunately, Engel has the athleticism to just jump up there and snatch it out of the air. Bad situation here, 21-7. This game looking to get a little out of hand as they go to Kai Loxley over the middle. He brings that one in for first down yardage. Now 2nd and 10. Quick throw over the middle. That's Crowell's on the comeback. Able to power forward, get 6 yards. Aurora needs a big stop here, 3rd and 4. Anything to stop the bleeding at this point. Gaines going outside, nearly intercepted. What a play. Buck Jones, the hard-hitting linebacker, able to go up and get a hand on it, as Marshall will kick a field goal here, and it is just short. It was on line. It just didn't have the distance. And that is the break that Aurora needed. DeMarcus Moore now in at quarterback. He'll go short here. Paul Phillips. And he fumbles the football. Oh boy. Everything that could possibly go wrong for Aurora today has done so. They'll go play action again here. Here's Moore. Deep throw over the middle. Nearly intercepted. Only batted away by Jalen Elliott, as it looked like he had a play on it. And they're going to come back to D'Souza here on 3rd and 6, and Cam Frazier picks up the first down. His first reception goes for 9. We're in a bad way here as we approach 2 minutes remaining. D'Souza here from the gun, throws over the middle with all the pressure in the world in his face, and DJ Smith hangs on. 20 yards as they cross midfield. Now 1st and 10. D'Souza still in there, throw to his right, got Chuck Okerije fighting his way to the 10-yard line. Good job there by the big, reliable tight end, able to make the play. Now 1st and 10. D'Souza looking, flushed out to his left. D'Souza throws for the end zone, touchdown! Dallas Killinger. What great improvisation there by D'Souza. He rolls out to his left where the pressure is flushing him, and able to create enough time for Killinger to get open. He saw him, led him there, and Aurora now has this within 7 in a game that feels like they should be down by 21. They're able to finally get their first sack there of the season, loss of 4. Gaines going to try to go outside here looking for Roberts, not able to hang on. 3rd and 14. Big play here for Aurora. Can they get the stop? Gaines all day, brought down from behind. Stephon Porter comes in there, makes the sack, and now Marshall will punt this one away. Vinny Weidel back to return this one from the 40-yard line, and he muffed it, trying to pick it back up. I don't know what happened here. It was right in front of his face, and for some reason he was scrambling trying to look for the football. Thankfully, Aurora is able to jump on it, but now they've got a long field position, a long field to go ahead and try to pick all this up from, as D'Souza gets flushed out of the pocket and just throws this one away. Smart decision there, and DeMarcus Moore checks in for this play and nearly gets picked off. Cliff Engel almost had his 2nd interception. D'Souza comes back in here for 3rd and 10, 46 seconds left. D'Souza looking, throw over the middle, DJ Smith on the post, touchdown! What a play! DJ Smith, 59 yards, and Aurora retakes the lead. Again, it is the improvisation of D'Souza. He notices that the post is going to beat the safeties, and as he flushes out, he realizes that DJ is over the top of him and puts it in perfect position to go ahead and get the touchdown. What a play. DJ Smith also been fantastic thus far this year, doing way better catching the football. But Aurora still needs to keep the pressure on. They've got this game tied back up. The defense just has to continue to either be opportunistic or bend and not break. That's a 13-yard gain there for Kai Loxley on the reception. Here's a throw over the middle to Kuma. Kuma gets away from tacklers, and now he's brought down finally at about the 13-yard line. A huge 39-yard gain. And now Gaines is going to have time here. 13 seconds left. Gaines able to break away from the tackle of Jones and gets the first down. That'll stop the clock, and Marshall still has a timeout left. They hurry it up. 5 seconds. Gaines looking, holding on, not able to get away. He's stopped. Wow. Poor clock management, and Aurora will go into the half tied 21-21 against Marshall. Whoa. That has to be one of the most roller coaster first halves I have ever called. We have called a lot here at Aurora, but I have never seen something like that. The defense played horrendous, and yet they've only given up 21 points. The offense has given up the ball twice, and yet they've scored 21 points. Let's see what sort of weirdness and magic beholds us here as we get a start here with a good Vinny Weidel return, able to take it out of the end zone and get 41 yards on that return. Aurora will start at the 37 here. They're going to go read option. Phillips able to go ahead and get 8 there. So let's see what adjustments they make here. It's pretty much a 0-0 game at this point. If they can just forget everything that happened, maybe they can go ahead and turn this whole thing around, as D'Souza is able to go ahead and scramble straight up the middle and get 6 yards for the first down gain. 1st and 10, offset wing from the pistol. D'Souza, quick throw, Oferije. Look at that in and out route that he runs there to go ahead and pick up the first down. His 6th catch of the day. That one goes for 12. Now D'Souza looking as he's flushed out of the pocket and just has to get this away at the last minute. Into the dirt it goes. Engel bringing the pressure. Now 2nd and 10. And off here, Phillips gonna take it himself and go straight up the middle, straight up the left hash, able to go ahead and pick up the first down. Great blocking there to give him the hole. Now Winslet checks into the backfield here. They're gonna move Frazier in motion right. That means Winslet out left on the stretch, and on his first carry, loses 2. He has had such a poor start to the season. Now D'Souza looking here on 2nd and 12. Rolling out of the pocket. Look at that throw. Touchdown, Cam Frazier. Again, D'Souza does it with his feet in improvisation. Scrambling out to the right, waiting for him to clear the safety. Wide open Frazier for the touchdown. But they can't rest here. Again, a big throw and able to be batted down there. Corey Carrington, the safety, able to get that one away. Now Gaines will throw short here on the screen. Gets it out to Eric Kuma, and the defense is all over that. Good job there by Ryan to go ahead and bring him down for only a gain of 2. Now 3rd and 8. They go screen here for Kareem Walker, and he doesn't pick up the first. Aurora forces a 3 and out. Well, how about that? Now a handoff here to Phillips. He'll go straight up the middle. He picks up 10. Good gain there for him. Looks like that run game is finally getting going here. Now they go read option, and Phillips that time gets snuffed out. 2-yard loss. Doyle Grimes in on the play. Now 2nd and 12. D'Souza. Gonna check it down here to Oferije, who breaks one tackle, fights, trying to stiff arm away, gets shoved out of bounds, and they will give him first down yardage. Gain of 12 as he approaches 100 yards on the day. Now here's Phillips. Look at him fight. The small scat back showing off his strength as he breaks 50 yards now on the day. So handoff here now to Winslet. Winslet gets trapped behind a lineman. Another loss. 2 yards that time. Now a throw over the middle here to Chucko for Rejay. Look at him fighting his way. Great placement on this throw here by D'Souza. Goes it right inside the seam. He hangs on. Great play. Now 1st and 10. Change it up here. Hand off to Phillips. No run right side. Able to pick up 5 yards. As now it looks like they're inside the 20. Red zone opportunity again here for D'Souza. 2nd and 5. Throw over the middle. Caught Cam Frazier as he gets leveled to the ground, but hangs on. Now 1st and 10 Aurora as they're knocking on the door. D'Souza looking, can't find anything. Wisely just throws this out of bounds. D'Souza already at 300 passing yards on the day, and we're still in the 3rd quarter. Now D'Souza rolling out to his right, able to wiggle his way free. Touchdown, Miguel D'Souza. That's his 5th score of the day. He's thrown for 4, now he's 1 for 1. What a day thus far for him, as it looked like he was going to struggle in the beginning of this, but hey, you'll take what you can get. Here, Marshall gets 8 here on the throw to Travion Armstrong. Now 2nd and 2. Gaines looking to maybe just reinvigorate this offense, who has been kind of treading water outside of that last drive at the end of the 1st. They get a 1st down completion there. Now throw outside to Wells, able to go ahead and take that one for 13. Now they're in enemy territory at about the 40-yard line. Here's Gaines, pumps, looks, and now takes off himself. Gonna break the tackle as now he's past the 20, inside the 10, looking for the end zone, and he's shoved out of bounds. What an effort there by Gaines, just shoving away a defender to go ahead and find himself an extra 20 yards. He almost does it again there, completely ignoring Carrington, but he stopped. Now 2nd and goal. Gaines gonna keep it himself again here. This time, he's met by a gang of tacklers as he gains nothing on that one. Now on 3rd and goal. Gaines looking back of the end zone. Touchdown. Richardson brings it in. That's Gaines' 4th touchdown of the day, as we have a QB duel today. Aurora still up by 7, however, 35-28, but they cannot they got to keep the foot on the pedal. Absolutely have to do that. 3-yard gain there from Phillips. Now on 2nd and 7. Here's a check down here on the angle route to Winslet. Good to see a positive play for him as he picks up 5. Now 3rd and 3. D'Souza, gonna check down. Chucko for Rejay, the good old safety valve here, as now we're in the 4th quarter. Time to start melting away that clock and making sure that the offense keeps going. 1st and 10. Come out, pistol, offset eye. Phillips, handoff here, gonna take this one and roll over the defender and pick up about 6 yards here. Aurora's still trying their best to melt away this clock. 2nd and 4, handoff to Winslet. Winslet, positive gain here. 4 yards, that brings them to 0. Now 3rd and 1. Offset eye pistol formation. Winslet the back here, he's gonna take it, runs upfield, big gain there of 8. That'll pick up 1st down yardage. Clock continues to tick. Here's D'Souza again. Looking, throws out to his left. What a throw, but can't hang on. Chucko for Rejay had that one in his hands. And apparently the hit was enough to jar it loose. That's rare to see from him. Now D'Souza, quick throw over the middle on the slant. Cam Frazier, good hands. 19-yard gain. He beats the jam here, gets free. D'Souza spots him just in time. Nearing 5 minutes remaining. Here's a handoff here to Rojas. Look at the big boy Rumble getting his way inside the 10-yard line. His 1st carry goes for 17. Aurora still putting in work here. Handoff here to Paul Phillips. Able to get 3 yards out of that one. Clock continues to melt away. Inside 4 minutes remaining. D'Souza Goes read option, keeps it himself, runs forward, breaking a tackle into the end zone, touchdown. Miguel De Sousa does it all. His 6th touchdown of the day, the 2nd on the ground. Pressure now all on Marshall, but they can go up-tempo quickly, 42-28. It's a 2-possession game. 2nd and 5. Gaines going to throw outside here for Eric Kuma. Able to break the tackle, and the defense has to converge there to stop him from getting first down yardage. They'll say 3rd and inches. He only got 5. There's a missed tackle there, but look at that effort by Stephon Porter to get off the block and yank him down from behind. Huge tackle for a loss. It's 4th and 2. 3 minutes remaining. They have to make a play here to keep this game alive. Gaines from the gun, looking, throwing out to his left, wide open, Jelani Roberts. 5-yard reception. They stay in this. Now on 1st and 10, nearly intercepted. That was a pick 6 if he hangs on. Buck Jones makes another great deflection. Now 3rd and 6. Gaines, they're going to try to set up the screen here for Walker. He's got it. Looking to break free, can't do so. Stop. Only a 3-yard gain, and they force another 4th down. Time ticking. Marshall has all 3 timeouts left with 2:06 remaining. They're going to go read option. They bring in Weems on this one, and Delvin Weems picks up 7. That's enough for the first. Clock not in their favor. Gaines bombing this deep downfield, and just like that, they're back in it. Nick Matthews, 48-yard bomb. They have been getting roasted by the deep ball today, and again for the 3rd time. And for his 5th touchdown today, Gaines is able to do it as the onside kick is recovered by Marshall. Justin Morrow comes up with it. Worst case scenario here for Aurora, and what an opportunity for Marshall. 1:53 left, all 3 timeouts. They've got about 55 yards to go. They'll start here with the throw to Mitchell on the outside as Cody Mitchell picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Gaines, throw over the middle, caught, Armstrong. I think he might have gotten it. They say he will. 3 yards was enough for first down yardage. That stops the clock. They hurry it back up, though. Here's Gaines. Looking, trying to take off by himself, and he's sacked. Rangi Unatoa. Big play there, his 2nd sack of the game, and it was a crucial one. Now 2nd and 16. 1:20 left. Gaines looking, going to try to take off again this time. He actually did get free, but he's stopped immediately after a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 13, less than a minute to go. Gaines with pressure bearing down on him. This ball gets lofted up there for Loxley, and it's batted away. Ishmael Finn-Michaels makes the play. And now it comes down to this. 4th and 13 to keep it alive for Marshall. Gaines going to try to go deep again. He's got him beat, but look at that recovery by Vince Moore to come up and make the deflection, and Aurora will take back over. 48 seconds left. They just need a first down. Handoff. Paul Phillips weaving his way through. Getting there. Oh no, just short. 10 yards, but it's 2nd and inches. Marshall calls their first timeout. Now a handoff here to Vernon Winslet. Breaking it out to the left side, and that will do it. Aurora in a wild game. Able to come out of this one with the victory as De Sousa takes a knee, and it's a party here at Red Rock Stadium. Woo! What a game by Miguel De Sousa. A total of over 400 offensive yards, a 6-touchdown game, and boy, they needed every last bit of that effort from him, because if they did not get it, there's no way Aurora wins this one. Offensively, they looked like a mess, and De Sousa really was the catalyst in this one. I did like how the run game got it together towards the second half, but man, oh man, it was not pretty to start the game. They were doing a horrible job getting anything done on the ground. Chuck Oparije was always Mr. Reliable, and I really liked the improvised game that De Sousa played. Every time he got out of the pocket, and he kept his eyes downfield. He was able to wait and see his wide receivers and tight ends getting open, and that led to big plays, especially that DJ Smith touchdown. Man, it just waiting for the clearance and being patient, using that speed, really got us a lot of scores today. And I think without that, there is no way that Aurora wins this game. So I'm thinking that moving forward, Mashburn's probably going to go ahead with D'Souza as the quarterback. I mean, once that second half got rolling, he was not out of that game. And, you know, Gaines didn't have a bad game himself either. I mean, 5 touchdowns is nothing to scoff at. He really kept his team in it. That deep ball, man, this secondary is worrying me as we will be entering into Big 12 plays very soon. Speaking of the Big 12, it begins next week. You know who we got next? Oklahoma. Should be a fun one. But let's take a quick look at recruiting here as finally you get to see who made it in. And one of the players that I'm definitely looking after is the speedy receiver in Trey Henry. I really like his acceleration and his explosiveness. I think that he can be an instant playmaker once some of the wide receivers leave, like Dallas Killinger, will be Sinclair. I think that he could be an important piece. I'm looking to beef up that defensive line a little bit, so I'm also looking at Tevin Holmes. There's also strong safety Solomon Uluave Tufono, a strong safety out of Pueblo, Colorado at 6 foot 225. He is linebacker type of size, so maybe I'll move him around. I really like his tackling and hit power, and he's a little slow, so I think ideally I might move him up to something like linebacker because that may be a better suited position for him. There's also free safety Johnny Killebrew, who I really like. We're also looking at outside linebacker Terry Horton. A lot of guys here just from the Colorado area, as I'm still trying to go for some of that four corners strategy in terms of recruiting. Terry Horton comes out of Arizona. Then we need a new punter to go ahead and replace Damian Watts, who's been pretty much the stud there for a long time. He's out of New Mexico. Then I'm looking at offensive line with Keith Grimes and a few athletes in Jermaine Morrow, Logan Jackson, and then rounding it out, Richard Lockhart and Matt Mills. We'll see how this all plays out. There was also a punter from Utah and Lawrence Hill that I'm looking at, but I don't know how that battle is going to go. He's going to be a tough out at 83 overall. If we get him, he's a great asset. The other recruits that also made it in, John Hayes Alexander is the number 2 quarterback in recruiting this year. He's a pocket passer, and he's going to be very dangerous. It's looking like Wisconsin is the only school that offered to him, so we'll see what happens there. There's also running back Roman D. Loggins, who I thought I was interested in maybe trying to acquire, but I think halfback is just a position that we're already loaded at. The only player that we're losing, well, actually, no, we're losing 2 players next year. We're going to be losing Santiago Rojas, and we're also going to be losing Vernon Winslet, but I kind of like the potential combination right now of putting in Paul Phillips, and we also have Hammett, and then we also will have Konyange as well. So I feel confident already at running back, and that's why I'm not going after Roman, nor am I going after Trey Noel Carr. Middle linebacker Brett Nowakowski, I want to take a look at and I want to get, but right now I have so many other pressing needs that I need to address them first, and that's why I'm kind of selling the barn a little bit this year on my top 13. But I still think that is a race that we can get into. He's out of Littleton, Colorado, and I think that if at some point we really need to reevaluate recruiting, I think I'm going to start going after Brett. He's definitely acquirable. Then there's quarterback Derek Vance, a 74 overall, despite being ranked as the 94th best quarterback. Guard Aaron Parks, and there's also quarterback Raul Lozano, the 4th. It's looking like he may be going to Colorado, which means that we will be seeing him at some point if Colorado does bring him in. Frightening speed with 94 speed, 87 acceleration. He's going to be a dual threat problem. And guess who's competing for him as well? It's going to be between Colorado and Colorado State. I imagine Colorado will win that one. There's also punter Thad Woods, Jarrett Russ, PJ Williams, and a bunch of other guys who I gave some looks at, but it's just turning out recruiting-wise, that's not going to be in the cards. So, get ready. Big 12 play next week. We take on the Oklahoma Sooners. Is Aurora ready? We'll find out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time.